Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci and this video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate Guard.
Okay, let's open these. And boom, Ashiok, please. Oh, wow, I did open Ashiok. Nice, nice. Not only this card is broken in sealed, it's also great. It's also great in standard. And I definitely need to craft it at some point. Alright, so black is usually broken. And it's just like a must. Like, it's basically impossible not to have a black sealed pool. Like, if you don't have a black sealed pool, it means that you probably opened like the blue-white sphinx, or you're very likely made a mistake. Alright, so given that they have Ashiok, but blue also sucks on the other hand, but they have an hippocamp. Actually, blue is not great. Those counters. Yeah, I guess, I mean, blue-black does seem like a deck here. There are a bunch of playables. White is deep. White has a Banishing Light, a Wrath of God. But white is really bad usually. And this time is no excuse here. We don't have a pacifism. Had it a pacifism on 3 mana, could have seen playing Elliot's Pilgrim. It's like one of the big draw, but I don't think I have that. White red is usually playable in sealed, and this time is no difference. Green is very strong, very often. We have an Arachneer, we have a Nestian Wanderer, we have an Omen of the Hunt, Relentless Pursuit, Typhoon, a couple of Nylea's Forerunner, Nyxbar Colossus. So that's great. Of course, Ashiok. No Phoenix. I'm gonna go to Brussels. Buongiorno, Trinka. Acolyte of Affliction, and what do we have? A Traveler's Amulet. Okay, I think what's gonna happen here is gonna be the classic, like one of the most common pool of this sealed format, which is black-green splash Ashiok. I mean, almost all the pools that I've seen have black-green splash Ashiok. Almost all the pools that I've seen with Ashiok have black-green splash Ashiok. Although we don't have quite as much playables as we would love. We're just missing creature, right? We have 9 creature currently, so you could play the Discordant Piper. We could play the Aspect of the Lamprey is like fine, but not insane or anything. It's green. I kind of got like some short collars here, which is weird because like green and black are usually so deep, but I just open like infinite white and blue cards, or I guess not that many blue cards, right? Because like ideally you just want to build blue green and splash Ashiok. Sorry, blue. What if instead I splash black? I mean I could go blue green. Actually, blue. What does blue offer me? Blue offer me is a weave breaker hippocamp, which is great. But if all we have is just counters, draw spells, and vexing ghoul, I don't think this color is going anywhere. Like Riptide Turtle, sure. Man, I think I'm more fine with just like a deck like this. I mean, I know that I'm missing still like 3 cards. There's not even that many other blue cards to splash. Like, I'm not gonna splash an hippocamp or a chimera. I mean, those 2 cards are great, but I don't think I can see that. I'd rather just like play some literally garbage like Altar of the Pantheon, and I mean I could play this as a land, the Labyrinth of the Skopos. Like I'm gonna be playing 17 lands plus Traveler's Amulet here. I'm gonna count these 2 as a land basically. That's what you go. That's what you do in cube. Sometimes you have like Mox Diamond and another half of land, and you can count this as a land. Not very much, Marcuccia. So what are we gonna do here is so we're on 22, counting this as a land. So I'm basically I need 2 more spells. Wow, I never pictured to struggle so much to find another playable in this format. This format's so deep. I guess I'm just gonna play this Temple Thief, which is like awful, but I mean, yeah, this deck's not great. I mean, I have Ashiok, so I just hope to draw it. Okay, so I'll fix Ashiok super well in this deck. I have Omen of the Hunt, Altar of the Pantheon, Traveler's Amulet, and an island. As long as we don't mill the island. Do I have mill? I mean, do I have mill effects in my deck? I don't think I have. Yeah, I only have Relentless Pursuit, but I can just take the island if I encounter it. I could be playing Temple of Malice, just as a swamp. I think it's fine. I think I like to play these temples just like a swamp. Gift of Strength is good. It is good, but my deck is super short on creature right now. I have 12 creatures, and I already have 2 omens. I don't want to play a pump spell. I think pump spell are fine playable if you play Nagar decks, but in control decks, Gift of Strength is not. I just don't want to have pump spells around. Yeah. My deck is going to be basically like a go big deck. I'm just going to ignore something I hope looks like a removal spell for their creatures and just control and then just win with Ashiok. I don't think Aspect of the Lamphir and Gift of Strength are playable cards for sure, but I just don't really see myself having these. Unfortunately, we are playing best of 1, so I don't really want a Treacherous Blessing in the main deck. I could consider this as a sideboard card, but my deck is already too slow, and like if I'm not playing, if I don't know that I am just like playing against a control deck, I just don't want to play this card. I have no ways to kill it, I believe. So it's gonna be my pool. I'm gonna count this Temple of Malice as a swamp. Then I'm gonna count. Alright, I'm gonna put Ashiok in my deck picture. I'm gonna count these 3 as 3 lands. So basically, right now, I basically am playing like 18 lands in this deck. If I count these 3 as 3 lands. Because Troll's Amulet very often you count as a land. Labyrinth of Skopos, you play only if you have 2 colors. But since I'm super short, I'm gonna count this as a spell in this deck. So yeah. I'm gonna be playing 9. So definitely 1 island. Definitely 1 island. I'm gonna be playing the one with the trees. So now, how many 4s do I want to play? I have 14 slots. I can go 8 and 6, which will mean 8 and 7. I mean, green fixes me here and there, and I have double green. Yeah, 8 and 7. 8 and 6 looks good here. Okay. 8 and 6, 40 cards. Infuriate with Splash for Temple. Madonna mia, ma che cazzo. No. Alright, let's save this. In sealed, you only splash 1 card, maybe. Maybe 1 card. Okay. It's very strange that we are so short in black-green. Usually black-green is so deep, it's unreal. Like, yeah, it's a very rare case, the one that we are encountering here. So yeah, let me just make sure that I'm playing now 17 lands plus the Traveler's Zamia, so 18 lands in this deck. That's a lot of lands, but our curve is high and we literally have no playables. So let's go, let's play. I don't have high hopes with this deck. Alright, I'm gonna be back in 1 second. Okay. Yes, I don't have that many high hopes with this deck, just because, sure, we have Ashiok, but we also not really, we are splashing it. I mean, we do have a lot of sources. Wow, we have so many sources now that I think about it. We even have, like, the Author of the Pantheon. Yeah, I'm gonna flood every game, basically. Alright, we also don't find an opponent, which is strange. Alright, there it is. Okay. Alright, that's not a bad end. Actually, yeah, playing best of 3. Sorry, playing best of 1 means that I kind of forgot about it. It means that the algorithm also always gives us like the perfect hand to start off the game, which is great. I really do love the best of 1 algorithm. Yeah, kick this stream off with sealed and then play Esper. I need to make my standard collection with some limited first, and then I'll go on sealed. Ideally, you just play against opponents, so you don't have to stay here looking at your starting 7 while your opponent's doing nothing. I guess at this point, I kind of hope they just disconnected and I'm gonna continue. Hello, Shade. Alright, they're back. So let's keep 7. Temple of Plenty. I love temples. That's just the best turn 1 play. Best turn 1 play, like, by far. Actually, are there some turn 1 play that are playable in this format? I don't believe they are. I guess that one's fine. Goose is not in the format, but good try, good try. I'm gonna just, oh wow, return to nature? Oh, that's so strange. How would you kill my Traveler's Amulet like that? Alright, anyway, opponent ready with all the colors. I'm just gonna ignore the Nexus Wardens there. I'm just gonna play a Relentless Pursuit. Because I can't go to discard. I'm gonna get Swamp for sure. And then the thing is that what am I gonna get? So I'm so far from my triple green there. So I'm just gonna take another Nelia's Forerunner. Yeah. I mean, this card is better than this, but considering that already, but I just maybe can't really cast it, so I'm just gonna take Nelia's Forerunner. Had I had 2 Forest, then sure, I would have taken the Nelia's Forerunner. Oh wow. This got out of the splash. Sure. Let's play my useless card, which at this point is not that bad, actually. Because I'm gonna block. Like, I don't necessarily need to kill this immediately. Like, this card does not do much if you... Like, of course, like, once we are gonna build our board state of 2 Nelia's Forerunner, then we have to exile this card. I honestly don't recommend drafting 4 colors or plus, because not every time you draw a Third of the Pantheon to fix all your mana base. Unless your opponent might be just crazy enough to return to nature your Author of the Pantheon. So now we could draw Splashiok. We don't have a mana to cast it. Oh wow, I got... Oh, I hate this play. Alright, so they're gonna just... I'm not gonna chump block here. I'd just rather gain them a card, and then I'm just gonna Final Death it. Right? Yeah, this guy... Actually, do I care about the Nexus Warden? And Nexus Warden. So the question is, does this Nexus Warden worth a card? Yes, I think it does. I'm just gonna not block here. The 4 damage are not relevant to my consideration. I'm just gonna play a Labyrinth of Skopos here. Actually, this guy is crazy enough to just play Field of Ruin in their deck, I think. So I'm just gonna slow roll it. Alright, I'm gonna Final Death now so that they don't untap and like do whatever shenanigans a 4-color deck could do. No attack, go. A Gorgon without Death Touch. It is actually, yeah. Now think about it. I guess this is just a nice Gorgon. Okay, opponent with the 6th mana. This is mana for the 3/5 unbeatable Sphinx. Or Archon of the Falling. Alright, what does this do? Whenever it dies, you may return a target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Anyway, just keep on drawing Swamp. We drew 5 Swamp. We play only 6 in our deck. So that's something. We have a Nixport Colossus in the graveyard, which does nothing. Let's go play another Swamp. I'm gonna play a Nelia's Forerunner and pass the turn. Oh, gain 2 life. That's sweet. I'll pass. See, this Nexus Warden now just like gaining a life back. So basically all it do. Wow, the 5th color. Sweet. I mean, I would play these temples even off color. Maybe 1, 2 is maybe too much, but I really do like temples a lot in sealed. Mars Grasp. Alright. I might just return that to hand. Also, putting an Omen into play means that my Catoblepa has more devotion, also getting 2 life, which is relevant. Remember, in paper, you have to remind this. Online, the client will tell you. Alright, in normal circumstances, I would have taken Nixborn Colossus, but here I'm going to take an Ilia Forerunner. And I'm doing this because if I draw 2 drop, I can curve out better. Yeah. This seems fine. I'll put on top with the temple, so I assume they have a spell on top. What is that going to be? Cetacean Trainings. Sure. No. I don't fear that. Remember, when this dies, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. What enchantment do they have? Staggering Insight. I'm not afraid of that. Yeah, no blocks here. I'll go to 13. Draw a card, a Forest. Sure, let's play a... I could play the Labyrinth of Skopos, but again, opponent could be crazy enough to just go Field of Ruin, I think. So let's low roll this Labyrinth of Skopos and play another Nelia's Forerunner, gain 2 life, pass the turn. Now I can scry with the Omen. And then next turn, if I draw something... I could draw Splashiok, but I don't have the blue mana. I could draw an Acolyte of Affliction Elspeth Nightmare. This is very good. Very, very good card. It's not as good in late game, because in late game, you just, the duress doesn't hit anymore. But on turn 3, very often, it's just a clear 2-for-1. A 3-mana 2-for-1 is very strong. Alright, so I'm gonna go to 10 to this Archon of Falling Stars. Hello, Eisenberg Hat. And then I'm gonna scry. Very important, the Omens. Super good there. Bottom end. Ooh, Pharika Libation. Okay. I can now kill my opponent's creature. I don't think I mind drawing an Omen of the Hunt next turn. Fixing for my Ashiok and then scrying, I think it's fine. So I'll attack here. And then I'm going to playing a Catoblepa on the Helios Pilgrim. My opponent's enchantment is just a Mark Grasp, which will be still good. Like, my opponent will 2-for-1 me. So what I want to do, I'd probably just upkeep this Pharika's Libation. If opponent has something like a flesh creature, like a seagull or something. Yeah, it's just better to upkeep these things. So I'm just gonna pass here. Alright, upkeep. Sacrifice a creature. And now I'm in Hellbent with the Omen of the Hunt on top, which is normally not a good draw, but here we're splashing for Ashiok, so I want to be guaranteed to draw that island. So they're gonna Mire Grasp my Nelia's Forerunner, and the Elspeth Nightmare won't do anything. I assume they have 2 lands in hand, or at least the 2 spells that they couldn't cast earlier. So I think this is like a top deck war right now. Ectomorphosis, that's perfect. That's what I had. So I'm just gonna pass here. Yeah, only 2 Ashiok. Go exile my graveyard. That's gone. Big exile pile now, 10 cards. I don't have that many escape cards in my deck, only a Voracious Typhoon. Okay, they passed, that's good. So I'm gonna play a Omen of the Hunt. Get an island and then scry. You see, these omens are always very good draws in sealed. Like, format goes low, all of them are pretty good. Alright, let's scry. Whereas this altar, sure, fixed my opponent at the beginning, but now it's not gonna cantrip. Like, this altar is like not a good card. Careful, we exiled the Gorgon, thanks though. Alright, let's cry. I'm looking for Ashiok. Acolyte of Affliction. Sure, I mean, it's not great, but it's better than, like, it's not great now. It would have been insane earlier. I'll tap this. Yeah. Alright, so we mill 2. Let's see if we mill Ashiok. Ooh. Omen of the Dead and Omen of the Hunt. Interesting. So the Omen of the Dead does not do too much. I mean, I could take another Omen of the Hunt. Hello, Lasagna. It's going well, it's going well. It's just first game, it's a pretty long day, actually. So I could take an Omen of the Dead here. I really want to scry, because I have Ashiok in my 15 cards deck. So if I take Omen of the Hunt, I just think that I'll land. Whereas here I take... I'm gonna take Omen of the Dead here. I think it's better than Omen of the Hunt. Can I play this, play that, and scry? I can. I think I'm going for it. Yeah, I'm gonna go Omen of the Dead. Taking the pretty useless Nestian Wanderer, but still. I think it's better than... do they have a No Escape? No, they can't have No Escape. Alright. Even if they have the counter, unless you pay 4, I really don't care. Like, they're gonna counter my Nestian Wanderer. Okay, I'll pass here. Next, Acolyte of Affliction, very, very strong card. Thank you, Sectoid2. 4th month in a row. Very, very thankful. Hope you are enjoying some early sealed that will be followed by some standard action. Alright, Omen of the Dead will be correct. It's nice how you just have 10 mana and just using them all. I'm just crying, always taking control of our top deck. We have Outrageous Berserker, which would be very good. Voracious Typhoon. We have definitely not Althor Depends. I think I'm gonna keep this on top actually. Yeah, I think it's like I just have too many lands in my deck to just bottom a spell like that. I mean, Althor Repentance is just unplayable at that point, but this card is fine. Like, I do have something going on here. I mean, my clock is super slow, but it is somehow I play third temple. That's so strange. Good morning, Nazarius. Yeah, 3 temples is definitely like a pretty unlucky pool for my opponent. Because I decided to turn into like a 4-color deck, but maybe even 5, who knows. Alright, my turn. Ooh, my temple. You see now, if this was a swamp, I wouldn't scry anything. This is sealed. You can't still draft the Tronal Drain, but you can seal. You have to pay 2,000 gems for that. Alright, put it with a removal spell used on the 2-3. It's pretty bad. Alright, let's get Ashiok, please. Okay, Forest. You see these temples? You should always play the temples if you have them. And like they're half of your colors, okay? So we're just playing black. We're not playing any red card, but we're still very happy to play a Temple of Malice. Ashiok, please. Alright, that's good. Remember, it's very rare to happen, but you can use the Labyrinth of Skopos to remove from combat your own creature. Let's say you attack and they flash in something large. You can just remove your own creature. Sure, you can also remove their creature. That's true. Remove also blocking. Thinking about only the Maze of It. Vanishing Light. Did you recently tinker with Esperlis? I did not. Okay, they are doing display. Alright, I mean, I was waiting for a creature, but at this point I'm just gonna fire off the Farika's Libation on the Ictomorphosis, I think. I'm just gonna do it end of turn. And at that point I might just, yeah, I mean, they're probably gonna sacrifice this, but I could also just make a mistake and sacrifice this. I hope they're not gonna draw a large creature now that I decided to make this play. Esper, yeah, I mean, I did play some Espers, but definitely not anything tested or just something that I have in mind. Alright, Vexing Goal. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just remove it from the combat. From the blocking, sorry, yeah. Which doesn't mean anything, it just means that they take 1 damage, but I would just stick around some creatures. Incoming Dream Trawler. For my opponent? I don't think so. Alright. I'm gonna keep these 2 cards in my hand. My opponent could have Mind Rot in their deck. The 4 mana, discard 2 cards. And okay, so I have 10 cards in my deck. Oh, finally the Ashiok. Alright. There it is. Okay, it's time to just spam tokens, which are super relevant here because we have 10 cards in the deck. They have 13. So this Nightmare can just easily win the game. Wow, double Althar, that's a lot. Nice top decks. I mean, I had 8 cards in my deck. If you just start the game with this card in your deck, it's pretty... You're gonna win this long game. It's not that. That's just not... Unless this is literally the last card of your deck. It's not really getting lucky. Alright, that dies. So the Arachneer will kill the Vexing Gull. The Arachneer kills like only the 2-1 Harpy in the format when it comes to play, but we managed to make our opponent blocks with the Gull, and then the Arachneer can also kill something else. Yeah, Ashiok is one of the best cards in the set for sure. Hello, Radoman. Alright, victory. Sometimes sealed is like that. You can just open a very strong card like that, but as you could see, like we had very many ways to build the seal pool, and yeah, blue I think was just blue is just too bad. Very often I see people playing blue and just very rarely working, and yeah, I mean you could draw Ashiok and cast it easier, whereas my deck can struggle in casting Ashiok, but other than that, I believe that playing this configuration is better. We're playing a lot of mana, especially for best of one with the hand smoother algorithm. I could easily see myself cutting one land, but I'm playing the Labyrinth of Skopos, so I was figuring that I could use that as a spell. Labyrinth of Skopos is definitely our removal spell later in the game. Perfect. Unless our opponent thought sees us. We have an Ashiok coming on turn 5. Ashiok into Nyxborn Colossus is something doesn't happen very often. Ooh, this could be a turn 4 Ashiok actually. Alright. White, black. You should prefer 3 colors? No, I very rarely play 3 colors in sealed. Aspeth in Constructed, you mean, or in Okay, let's play Island and go. Altar of the Pantheon can give mana immediately, whereas the Omen puts the land tapped. So you should always prefer the Omen of the Hunt. I don't remember if I have some double black cards. I do have double black cards. Although I have a triple green in my hand. But I also have an Altar of the Pantheon. I'm just gonna take Forest here. Yeah. Just guaranteed to play the curve Ashiok into Nyxborn Colossus. Alright, so good old turn 4 Ashiok. So spam a 2-3 and pass. Yeah, you saw me in my magic card, that's cool. I'm definitely going to be playing mono black at some point. I mean, yeah, it's one of the decks of the standards. I'm going to be playing like mono standard. Right now you see me playing sealed because I need to like... I kind of just want to build a collection before crafting. Like, despite I have like lots of golds and jam, I still like to kind of grind the free-to-play life. And yeah. Heat of the Extinction. Wow, opponent found the answer to Ashiok. That's also what I did in my pre-release. My opponent played Ashiok and I managed to kill it with an Heat of Distinction. It's nice that my opponent also did that. Okay, so I'm gonna go Altar of the Pantheon. And probably just Farika's Libation here. Opponent sacrifice a creature, and then I'll attack for 2 and exile 2 cards. Okay, now I'm guaranteed to play Nyxborn Colossus next turn. Rumbling Sentry. Wow, a large 3/6 here. Just right to the top. Nestian Wanderer. I think this guy's just too large. I'm just gonna kill it again. I'm gonna make my opponent sacrifice another creature there. Farika's Libation is a very good card. Like, actually, it's not a very good card. It's just a good card. It's just a solid, good card. Alright, I keep on exiling stuff from my opponent. Wow, 4 lands we exile them. I guess we did them a very big favor there. We did them a very big favor. Alright, Altar of the Pantheon, sure. And what else? This Nightmare, it's pretty good here. The fact that you can just, like my opponent has now 18 cards and we have 26. So if the game goes long, we know we have the edge there. Okay, Dreadful Apathy. So I'm not gonna jam a Nyxborn Colossus here. I can just play Catoblepa and just attack. I mean, Catoblepa usually wants to kill bigger things. I mean, I could go also Nylea's Forerunner, just because opponent just kills that, and then I play Nyxborn Colossus, and then it's harder to deal with. Also, Nylea's Forerunner gives me an enchantment for this. I mean, both of them do, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna play Nylea's Forerunner and trigger the Nestian Wanderer. Taking 2 forests out of my deck, that's very good. I'll play 1 and attack with a Nightmare, exiling 2 more cards. What did we exile? 2 more lands? Wow. That's... oh my god. It's just like, my opponent just took 6 lands out of their deck. Like, their deck is going to be so much better than mine later in the game. Okay, they go Catoblepa. They kill what? Wait, what am I missing? Oh, they have Altar of the Pantheon. So this guy kills for 1 more. I forgot about it, actually. That's a very, very nice play that my opponent made. I did not think about that. Okay, so the Scar Rage Forerunner, the Rage Scar Berserker can now pump this Nylea guy and attack for 6. I really love the Rage Scar Forerunner. It's one of the most underrated card in the seal for sure. The gods will not start take over the meta game. The gods are not very good. Maybe just Thassa, but no. I mean, also there's Erebos Intervention. That's just a very, very strong card. Aspect of the Lamprey. Puttana Eva. Puttana Eva. Aspect of the Lamprey. Oh my god. We're gonna lose this game now. We are going to lose this game. I just need to take... Oh my god. Look at the cards I'm discarding. Shouldn't have played Force, I guess. Yeah. Always need to play around the Mind Rot. Always. Always. Every single time. Oh no. Revoke Existence there. Not winning this, guys. I am not winning this. Yeah, I mean, our opponent just got 6 cards exiled. We're just gonna flood out, and they're not. I guess I'm gonna offer the trade here. This is just like, seems like a two for one, but it isn't because this killed a thing and this got a pacifism. Oh wow, the chump block. Yes. I think I'm gonna just scry an upkeep here. I have so much mana that I'm gonna scry an upkeep. I just can't risk to draw another land here. Alright, I'm gonna go Pacifism with my Nyxborn Colossus for sure. Oh wow, the Piper. Yeah, drawing this card later in the game feels like just not drawing the card. I mean, it's fine, it's better than a land, but still. Ooh! How much? 7? Deal! Okay, so let's scry. Yes, in upkeep. Yeah, resolve. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. But again, like, that's just normal sealed action. Like, our deck is gonna be filled with lands. Oh no! We have 3... Didn't we have 3 lands at the bottom? I think we had 3 lands at the bottom. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna tap with both of my creatures. They'll double block. Yeah, this Rage Scar Berserker just doesn't seem like very good at double blocking there. But it triple blocks this. It's also very awkward. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna tap with both just because... Yeah, I mean, they're gonna double block here, but at least this gets through. They're random order, they're not random order. These 2 cards are at the bottom. Yeah. So the thing happened. I lost my Scar Berserker. I only have a Nyxborn Colossus, and I mean, I think I just finished my deck. Honestly, just honestly speaking, my deck has run out. Has run out of cards. I don't have any more cards in my deck. I don't really want to shuffle. I'm just gonna... Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna pass the turn here. Yeah. Bottom of my deck is Relentless Pursuit, a bad card, and 2 lands, and 2 more lands. So in the bottom 6 cards of my deck, there's 4 lands. That's why I don't want to shuffle. I basically can't win anymore just because my deck's just empty. I'll put a manage to kill all my threats. Sacrifice a creature. Sure. Opponent should have made me sacrifice an enchantment, right? Because I only have 1 enchantment. Yeah, this card makes sacrifice enchantment. You should definitely be careful of that. Alright. Arachneer. That's not bad. I'm gonna keep these 2 cards in my hand. Or maybe I just... Yeah, I honestly should just play them. Yeah, I should just play them. I guess if the game goes infinitely long, they deck, because they have 10 cards in their deck. Alright, I'm definitely going to block here, because this guy comes back as a 4-5, and we have plenty of cards in the graveyard. If we need, we can put another card in the graveyard, but I just doubt it, I will need it. Okay, Labyrinth of Skopos is a good one. Oh wow, I just 1 mana short of playing the Labyrinth of Skopos. That's unexpected. Okay, so since I have Eternal Witness in my deck, I'm going to exile spells. Yeah, I don't think I need an Omen of the Hunt. Can you with the Mana Rock? Oh yeah, I forgot about the Altar. Thanks. Yeah. I forgot about the Altar. Okay, sure, I'll pass here. So now, hopefully, they don't have a removal spell, so the board state is clear. And, yeah, as I said, the Nightmare milling 6 cards earlier. Wow, the second Rumbling Sentry. I'm really wondering why my opponent is splashing for white. The white cards that they played are very, very weak. I guess they have a bomb rare white, like an Archon or something. This is the only thing that makes sense. Alright, I scratch to the top. Hopefully it's like just like a single bomb instead of like the Archon, which creates multiple Pegasus. Okay, Acolyte of Affliction, that was the thing that we were looking for. What's in my graveyard? Rage Scar Berserker and Blight Breath Catoblepa. So the Catoblepa can kill something with 4 devotion. Which can be the other Catoblepa. Or I can just take a Berserker. Actually, the Berserker just doesn't do anything, right? The Catoblepa at least kills one of my opponent creature. I think that's better. So I'm gonna go Acolyte. I'm not afraid of decking because I'm on 17 cards. They're on 10. They're on 9 actually. So we just started the day with like some pretty cool games here. Nalia's Forerunner and the Piper. So I unfortunately milled 2 very good cards. I mean, 2 spells. No, not very good cards. I'm just gonna take a Catoblepa. And kill their Catoblepas. Yeah. They could pump it with +2/+2 and gives it indestructible. I'll live with that. It's not a big deal if the Catoblepa survives, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go no attack here. I could have attacked first, but it could have just double blocked. Actually, that should have probably been good, because then that would have probably just single blocked. Oh wow, they milled even more. They go to 4 cards in their deck. No, yeah, 4 cards in the deck. They milled not 2 very good cards, so I assume they drew what they wanted. Or maybe it's just the last card of their deck. Alright, I'll draw. As expected is a land. I'm not gonna attack here. I'm 10 to 20. They have 4 cards in the deck. I'm just gonna defend. That's gonna be the game plan that I'm using. I think drawing there is fine if they know they're looking for something great. If it's just some Glory Bearers and... I mean, seeing this white, this just doesn't make any sense to play white. Just don't play this color. Like, opponent just played like... So, white is like a pretty weak color in this set, and like the only reason you can play it in sealed is because you have something like broken. And my opponent does not have something broken so far. Even if you have 1, it's like not... Alright, so they're attacking. Sure, I'm gonna block. I mean, I have this Labyrinth of Skopos, so... I'm not afraid of doing some blocks here. Yeah, I'm just gonna block like this. Let's see what happens. All the removal spell in white? There's like 1 removal spell. So, sure. I'm gonna block. The Leonine Lost Bridal exile a thing. 4 mana kills, but it's not a good card. I could have used this, but I just wanted to wait for a pump spell. I assume since they made that attack, they had a pump spell. So I don't want to use this thing proactively. I want to use this reactively after they play the pump spell. Yeah, I mean, sure, they have a good card, but, you know, you must have some good cards if you... Alright, so my plan here is not attacking, but just deck them. They have 3 cards in their deck. Our Splashiok tokens milled them 6 cards. And while there were 6 lands, oh, Elliot. Yeah, as I said, they must have had some broken cards, or... Okay, so what does Elliot do? Another Cortron, sure. So they have 2 cards in their deck. I don't think they can win this game. And I think it's against lifelink. Yeah, resolve. Okay, so I'm just gonna block and block. This one puts the counter afterwards, right? So I'm just gonna block like this. There's a reason for white. Yeah, I honestly don't know if this is a reason for white. Again, like yesterday, a friend of mine opened Elliot and the red and green god, and I just told them, you know, your pool is... This is what I was waiting for with my Labyrinth of Skopos. I was waiting for my opponent to play a pump spell. This card is very good, and this is why you shouldn't use it proactively, but wait for their combat trick before using it. So now we remove that from combat. Now this card, you know, it's chilling here, but it's not gonna kill my... Now that I think about it, this wouldn't have killed the Arachneer anyway, but anyway, it's not gonna be a big deal. Okay, how is this gaining life? How's my opponent gaining life here? Wait, I lost something. How did my opponent gain 1 life? I'm losing. Like, how did I put a counter here? Altar. Oh, wow. Oh, that's sweet. So they could have killed my Nexus Wardens. Anyway, I think I can survive two more turns. Alright, Omen of the Dead. That's a great draw. Yeah. I've never seen that. Altar gaining life. Alright, so I can go Catoblepa. The Catoblepa can kill can't kill anything actually. I can give minus. Oh wait, I can't kill the god, right? Yeah, I can kill the god because the altar gives me one. The altar gives me one devotion, and then I have exactly 5. So I'm gonna kill the god and just win the game. All right. Cool games to start the day. As I said, if you're into some sealed action, I really suggest you to play black and green. Just don't get trapped by your rares into getting other colors. All right, so we go to block. We have 4 6s. Gonna block. Guess I'm gonna kill something here, right? So I'm blocking like this, blocking like this, and chum blocking. Should I kill 4 8? I think that's fine. Let's kill the 4 6. I like the new set so far. So I've not really been liking sealed because I think it's too unbalanced. But draft, like black is just too strong compared to the other colors. But draft must be better. Like draft is just always balanced. Maybe unless you draft an arena where it could be unbalanced. Alright, that's good. So we successfully milled our opponent. And we got the victory. So it's not really, like, at least there's not like that many broken bomb. Like I don't believe the gods are that good in sealed. For example, yesterday I played a turn 4 Nylea. And I just lost again of decking. So I played a turn 4 god, I stayed around the whole game and I lost. Like after the whole game, so that's definitely something that doesn't happens with like the, I don't know, the Hard Devastation God. Or for example, Erebos also just doesn't do much. Like in order for Tassa to be good, you have to do a lot of things. In order for Edu to be good, you have to play white, which sucks. So overall, like I think the gods are fairly balanced and just make the format more like better. Big Bot's piece of sauce. Everybody just says that all the time. I don't know why. Every time there's a set, everybody was like, oh, this is the best set ever. Sure, I don't know, maybe, but like... Okay, here, we got our game on. Yeah, Troy is really good, but blue-white is really bad, so I think it's a fairly good balance here. Ooh, this card is very strong. Okay, we need to draw a land to cast our Splashiok turn 4 on the play. Yeah, no, I mean, everybody all the time goes like, oh, this form is great and everything. It was that's just because they haven't played Limited in a while. Oh, wow, just drawing these cards is so awful. Oh my god. They haven't played Limited in a while and they go, oh, you know, this set is great just because they've been playing like Modern for like 2 months and then like every like Limited format is great. Like, I play Cube every day, so, you know, it's not. Okay, you can't really top that Limited experience. You don't think Theros will have much of impact in Standard? That's not true. Theros will for sure have a big impact in Standard. Every, like, 5-set Standard, if you release the 6th one, the impact will always be huge. Like, imagine if you had a land, we could have played Splashiok, instead we played Temple Thief. Imagine the difference between the two. Also, this Aliros Entraptor is a very, very good 2-for-1, especially after my hand of 2 Farika's Libation. Yeah, that's a solid play my opponent's made. Alright, land please. Ma porca boia. Alright. Have you made an vintage cube Omnichio? No, I mean yes actually. Yes, I streamed some cube. It's on my YouTube channel is always my past streams. Alright, so I mean I could Farika's Libation Dismantle. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to do, but, like, that's so bad. Then I can double block this 3-2 with these two. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't feel like winning here. I'm gonna pass. I don't want to risk it. Okay. So once again, Farika's Libation, remember, I can't kill an enchantment at instant speed. So I'm gonna block like this. Actually, I don't want to lose my National Wanderer. But I can't really lose it, right? Oh, you carry a 3-2. Alright, so I'm gonna just block with the Temple Thief. Yeah. This is such a bad, like, exchange. Such a bad exchange. Opponent is just, like, 3-for-1ing me here. And they also dealt me 7 damage earlier. That's so huge. Maybe even more than 3-for-1, because, like, then they unlock their Aliros and Raptured. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good here. Ma vaffanculo. Still can't cast my Ashiok because it's full freaking forest. Dio bono. Alright, actually I made a mistake here. Should have gone Omen of the Dead, get a Swamp, and then I would have been able to play the Temple Thief. Alright, so my mistake. Let's complain about being unlucky, but I made a mistake. That's what happened there. That's what happened to, like, basically every Magic player who complains ever. You just complain and then you make a mistake. Alright, anyway, let's try to survive here. Yeah, they had a 2-2 in play. Things would have been much better. Sure it is. Saukarat. You can check me. Weakness for tomorrow. Resolve. Just making sure they don't have any enchantment. Then Farika's Libation will make my opponent sacrifice the weakness for tomorrow. Untap. There's my Swamp. Can my Ashiok hold here? I think it can hold, yeah. I mean, obviously it can die, but if it doesn't die, I think I can stabilize here. I'm gonna make a 2-3 and pass the turn. I'm not really into Legacy right now, sorry. I'll still keep on making Legacy videos for Channel Fireball, although my focus is very much into Standard and Pioneer because of my competitive formats. Competitive events. Right now I have PT Brussels coming up, so I have to practice a lot of Pioneers, as well as Worlds coming up, so I have to practice a lot of Standard, and for both events I'm gonna practice a lot of Draft. So while I love Legacy and I'm playing Legacy often in paper, I don't really plan on playing it on online. Thanks, GeoDMG. What decks do you think will emerge in Modern after bannings? I don't play Modern since last summer, and I don't really plan to play it until they decide it's time to make a PT Modern again, which I really hope it doesn't happen, but I'm also pretty sure it will happen. Okay, so the first Games of Eros is a very strong card. It creates a human soldier, then puts 3 counters on the thing, and then draws 2 cards. Thank you, Arok. There's a lot of them. So make sure check them out. Okay, so opponent almost kills Ashiok. The difference between almost and, you know... Oh, Shadow Spear. This card is so broken. Shadow Spear. Alright, so Ashiok, tokens please. Now, we need to return a creature. Actually, I could... No, I can't. I can't do that. What do we do? The green is good in Pioneer, is it? I think it's too slow. Yeah, this card always try to make them good for constructed, but they happen just to be like a limited bomb, usually. Alright, anyway, what's our plan? I don't really have a plan here. I'm gonna play this. I can't return the spider. Probably gonna take a Temple Thief. Alright, so do I have to take a because I could play a Temple Thief and Scry if I get a... I guess I'm gonna just take a Temple of Malice here. I still need to play a Swamp regardless. If I want to crack the Omen, right? Yeah, I'm gonna play a Swamp, a Temple Thief. And, yeah, and then I'll pass. Opponent needs to play a Flyer if they want to... kill my Ashiok. Oh, I made a mistake here. Should have got back the spider. to chump block this if they got a spider and let the Ashik survive. Woohoo! That's wrong. I thought I wanted to just gain more value out of my Omen, getting back the Temple Thief, and then getting the spider, but as it is, if they play an enchantment, which they do, they make this fly and kill my Ashiok. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this game did not go well. This game did not go well. Yeah, out Johnny, that's what I'm saying. I should have get back the spider. I just wanted to get value out of it and just return something else, but as it turns out, I lost track that opponent now can't kill my Ashiok. Okay, don't love this attack. Don't love this attack at all. They need like a 4-power creature, right? Yeah, I'm gonna kill this Loathsome Chimera and a Human Soldier, and this way they will not draw 2 cards. Do I want to block with I think I'm gonna block with the Temple Thief. Yeah, this will get through. Yeah, Sealed is not for everybody. Sealed is a format where you have to accept the variance, and some people are just not ready. People are just not ready to accept the variance. Not only Magic, just in life overall, so it's fine. I mean, not everybody has to love everything. Yeah, so big mistake on my side. Let's hope. Stop picking on me. No, Graplog. I'm not picking on everything, everyone. I'm just saying that, like, for example, I don't appreciate other formats. It's totally fine to do that. Alright, so we draw a removal spell. That's very good. Very, very strong draw here. Not only Mark Grasp heals my opponent flyers, it also triggers an Nessian Wanderer. Put on the bottom some good cards, though. Alright, can I reanimate this Arachneer? I think I can, yeah. Okay, I think we've stabilized, guys. I think we've stabilized. Alright, do I have... So, as I said, I have some... I have Eternal Witness in my deck. So let's keep Ashiok in the graveyard. I do have Eternal Witness on the bottom of my deck. And the other way I can shuffle my deck is with Omen of the Untamed Traveler's Amulet. Yeah, Acolyte to the bottom is not a good news. But that's just the good thing of National Wanderer. It just lets you know what's on the bottom so you can play accordingly. This card is very good. Alright. They're not going to draw a card here. This is a huge mistake for my opponent there. Okay, I could even attack with a Nightmare. Or rather not. But yeah, had I just played a 1-2 earlier, I think I would have just easily won this game instead of just losing. Or rather, just not winning. Okay, this thing cracks, basically. Forest Band Brawler. Very, very strong. Typhoon. I don't know why the auto-tapper wants me to tap 4 forests, but... I mean, I guess I will. They had enough attackers to kill Ashiok. Sure, but then they would have just lost so many things, right? Okay, they got a gold, which is very strange because that's not rated what a gold token does. So like literally every time at the pre-release someone was making this card, nobody had idea what the gold token was, and they had to explain them what it was. This card, being flavorish, giving a medal at the end of the chapter, was just so weird. Alright, I get back a 5-2. Oh, Catoblepa. Catoblepa can kill a 2-3. Which is okay, I guess I will. I will kill this Aliros and Raptured. There's no... Where do you pre-release? I guess you as smarter player than my pre-release. Alright, am I holding the swamp? Yes, I am. Alright, how many cards my opponent has in the deck? 16 and I have 21. It's gonna be a long journey. All these games with this deck have been so long, by the way. All these games have been so long. I mean, at least this time we were struggling at the beginning, so our deck is kind of... Oh, wow. Eat the Extinction on that one. Also funny how Eat the Extinction is basically Surveil, but it chose not to put Surveil on their card. Okay, let some Chimera will get through here. Hello, hello. Why to create a token that's the same as a treasure? I mean, treasure was created afterwards. Or anyway, opponent attacks with a team. That's such a weird attack from my opponent. How many cards do they have in the graveyard? Oh, just 5. Okay, I mean, I'm definitely gonna double. This is such a bad play. The Ectomorphosis on that card with three counters. I guess, yeah, this removal spell is just so clunky all the time. What is blue giving my opponent, I wonder? Just fillers. Yeah, I wonder why people play blue. Anyway. So, I'm definitely gonna double block that guy like that. And then, how do I block with the Catoblepa? We want to block the Chimera or the Tutu? I think I'm gonna block the Chimera, because the Tutu is what's the word? Useless here, right? Actually, I'm gonna block like this, guys. I'm gonna block like this. Those way, they will kill for sure my Arachneer, and it will come back as a 4/5. Since these guys, only one creature dies anyway. So yeah, this is the good block. Timaret calls for the dead. Sure. I'm actually not that unhappy now. Arcaboy, now I am unhappy. They milled the Voracious Typhoon. Ay. Things are looking pretty grim now. Alright, let's get back. Oh wait, I can't get back an Arachneer? Porca puttana. I missed on that part, I guess. Thinking for sure I would have been able to get this back. Alright then, I need to top deck something good here. What can it be? It can be a Final Death. Final Death is like my very good draw here. Yeah, I don't understand the love for to a giant though. I don't know. Just so many cards are just broken. All the things that do like damage to each opponent. Alright, good game. I've made plenty of mistakes, so it's good that my opponent won this game. I made at least that I can count 3 mistakes. So yeah, that's what happened when you make mistakes. You lose games. I think I would have been able to win the game had I played correctly. There's still some fun. I didn't change any quests here. All right. Actually, I did not open some awesome card. I played 3 pre-releases and I didn't get any like. I don't know, everybody was just literally open Ashiok the whole time. I've seen like more than 10 Ashiok open. A person that I know opened 3 Ashiok in 2 pre-releases between the sealed and the packs that she won. That's insane. Yeah, 3 Ashiok. One of them was even altered. Vladomis, just go in other streamers' channel and asking that question. I'm sure they'll love to answer that question. And he's Tether Bruise. Actually, I was not into standard until I want to just touch my feet with limited at the moment, and then go back to standard. But right now, I just like to play some limited. Later, I'm gonna be playing some Esper Hero. That's the deck that I want to start with. Okay, this hand is medium. Clotis. Is Clotis the Red Green God? I don't think the Red Green God is playable. Our opponent with 2 good planes, which is a thing that I really love to see, not only because playing sucks, but also because it means that mana screwed. Yeah, Mono Black Devotion. I'm definitely going to be trying to play Mono Black Devotion. I'm not going to play garbage cards like Thimaret or Ayara, though. I mean, maybe I will, but not now, at least. Do I want to make them sacrifice this thing? I think I do. Like, what else am I supposed to do with this thing, right? Sacrifice an enchantment. Yeah, Ox is good. I think the Ox, the 5 mana 4/2 Ox is strong. Is Underworld Dreams a trap? Yes. Alright, I can't, unfortunately I just can't cast Eternal Witness like that. Because if you break, you just can't use your Acolyte of Affliction to hit in the dark.
Minus 146. Alright, that's a new record, folks.
Hello Link, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. 3rd month, so you finally got your Espresso badge. Woo! Alright, so we have a 1-4 reach. They have a 3-3, guys, so we're just gonna block each other. Elspeth Nightmare, Arcaboya. Ay, they destroy my thing. And those will also Arcaputana. They will also exile my graveyard here. Okay, this is super awkward now. I think I'm gonna go Omen of the Dead. Because I don't want my opponent to exile my graveyard, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do the following. Hopefully they trade. Please trade. Please trade. Please trade. Vaffanculo. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I have to just run out this Omen of the Hunt. Omen of the Dead. Because they have Duress here lining up. So you just have to play Omen of the Dead like this. Ah, so awkward. So awkward. I mean, yeah, whatever. Just gain 2 life. I was really hoping that by returning this, they would have be inclined to trade. Troller's so good. Yeah, Troller's good. Yeah, definitely. Cavalier of Thorns. Yeah, I mean, Cavalier of Thorns is a great option, for sure. You still have Epic Downfall and, what else exiles things? Oh, wow, Reverent Hoplite. I don't love this card. Reverent Hoplite, I think it's overlooked. Or, I don't know if overlooked is the right word, but over something. It's definitely something over. Alright, so we play Blight Breath Catoblepas. Overvalued. They're gonna exile my graveyard, but the graveyard is empty. Alright, I'm just gonna go Catoblepa first. I don't want to attack with an Elias Forerunner because I feel like they would block and then, yeah. The Spark Best removal? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we managed to... Now, I suppose Nightmare is still a Nightmare. Alright. So I have to block here. There's no way I'm not blocking. I even have the Eternal Witness in hand. Ooh, thankfully they played 2-drop like that. Okay. Now, what do we do? So I could attack with Elias Forerunner, but all I'm getting out of this trade is they just double block with these 2 guys. So it's not great. How much mana do I have? 4-3-7. Yeah, that's fine. I think I will do that actually, because that way I can play Acolyte of Affliction and Scry with the Omen. It's not a good trade, I know. I know it's not a good trade, but my opponent is on 13. So they take 2 now. And I have stabilized on flyers and like ground creatures. So I think this is a fine one. Let's play the Acolyte. Got back to the Elias Forerunner and... Oh, Ashiok. Alright, I'm gonna take Ashiok now. Change of plans. I don't have blue mana, but my deck is filled with blue mana. With blue fixers. I have like 4, and I have an Omen Scrying here, so... I'm gonna get that land there. I'm gonna bottom both of these. I don't need those lands. Arachneer. So, what are we doing here? So, if I would attack with my Blight Black Castle... Oh, no, I actually can't attack with anything. I could attack with this. They would block with the Eidolon plus a thing. It's not bad, right? No, it is bad, sorry. I just played this. We want to play Arachneer. Or maybe just Scry. You know what? I'm just gonna Scry here. I'm gonna play Arachneer and Scry. Plays opponent, don't discard my hand. Wait, should we play an Elias Forerunner? If I discard my hand is like the worst thing ever. But I'm just so likely to like scry an island on top of my deck. I have 1 island, Altar of the Pantheon, Traveler's Amulet, Omen of the Hunt. Basically 4 sources in a deck of 20 cards because I know the bottom 2. Farika Spawn, sure. This card's super good, but not every time. Alright, let's get that island, please. Omen of the Hunt, Bind Grasp. Arcaboya. So, Omen of the Hunt and Mire's Grasp. I think I'm gonna just draw Mire's Grasp. Because by playing Omen of the Hunt here, I basically deny myself the possibility of drawing that thing. So, yeah. I'm gonna scrap both on top. I'm gonna delay this Ashiok for a while, but I think I can just control the board like this. I'll play Mire's Grasp on the Daybreak Chimera. I'll play an Elias Forerunner. Gain like so much life. Still can't attack, so I'll pass. So I did delay my Omen of the Ant just because I don't want to shuffle away Myers Grasp. I'd rather just kill a flyer, so if they get rid of my Nexus Warden, I guess I also have a Chain Web Arachneer. Okay, they kill my... They might just favor my Nexus Warden, that's fine. I'll pass. Right, I mean I could attack with Elias Forerunner, that would just block with these two. I don't think it's worth it. You have Wine Island? Yes, I play Wine Island. Okay, attack with a Spawn, Farika Spawn. I'm gonna take 3 damage. Good morning, El Papo. Omen of the Hunt, let's get that island. And then let's cry. This is the beautiness of these enchantments. Alright, got the island, it wasn't enough to make my opponent concede. The Splashiok was enough. Alright, 3 and 1. Let's continue. Finishing this stream and then finishing this sealed and then going with some Esper action. Alright, yeah, the Dragol or the Ojutai will definitely be... They've never been that good? Oh, Jack Modib, maybe you were not really playing Magic, really playing Standard when Dragol or Ojutai was in Standard. Because Esper Dragons has been the best deck for... I think some good solid, I don't know, 6 months maybe? Alright. This is the kind of hand that you go like, sure, I'll keep it. And then... Yeah, I mean, sealed is very slow, and like this hand being able to play is just great. Because like, oh, white, so could get attacked. Still farming? Yes, we are, in fact, making. Ooh, I would love to have a lion for that, but no now. We are making, what's it called again? Just like, you know, opening packs and stuff like that. Yesterday I crafted all commons and uncommons to fill the vault. That's what I've been told. A wise man should do. Okay, I'm gonna go Nexus Wardens here. If I go through the Pantheon, I can curve out like this. Actually, that's probably better, right? I really hate to waste mana, but I think playing a 4-4 is better than just playing a 1-4 and a 1-3. I don't have any ways to use my Nestian Wanderer just now. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I really hate this card. There's so much hype about this card. I mean, maybe from people that play out of formats, but definitely not from me. People said, oh, this card is great in Simic Ramp. No, it is not. It is not. It's actually very bad. Exactly, yeah. I wasted like 280 wild cards uncommon yesterday. Ooh, Elspeth. Alright, see how it goes. So what can they do with this, actually? Make 2 tokens. That's fine. Alright, let's draw my Planeswalker, please. Alright, at least I got an island, so I'm ready. I'm ready for the future. Okay, so if I attack this Elspeth, they double block. Oh, Caputina. That's fine. Let's just play some 2 things and pass here. Yeah, I don't think I'm attacking. Hello, Kito Yeah, a lot of Theros cards excited me so far. Atris, Splashiok. I don't know the name, but like the new Ojutai, definitely like those 3 cards are great. Ooh. Alright. Warbriar Blessing is like the best common in green, and it's doing some good work here. Killing my 4-4. I can even attack now, because this is a 4-3. So if I know what getting for 4, this Elspeth is on 2. I really like this Planeswalker. It's just weak, which I love. I love weak Planeswalker. Yeah, this reminds me of the other Elspeth, which is also pretty weak. Alright, anyway, let's just gain 2 life, get a card, blah blah blah. So far I'm playing Esper. Esper is gonna be fine. Simic Ramp is also gonna be a good deck. Alright, let's now find Splashiok. Ooh. Two strong cards going in on the bottom, but a forest also going in my hand. So it's very good. Okay, so how much mana do I have here? 3, 6, 7. So I can't quite double spell. Alright, so this guy will become a 4 something. Why didn't it attack? That's weird. I guess they didn't want me to attack the Elspeth. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Alright, anyway, I want to scry here, so I'm just gonna play this and then scry, yep. No, I don't buy new cards of a new set. I only buy cards that I need for Constructed. It's very rare that I play Paper Standard. There's just basically no events ever, whatsoever, so I just buy whatever I need. I like to own a lot of new cards, though, but I don't really buy in pre-order or anything. I buy something in pre-order if I feel it's broken. For example, I bought Okko's last standard, which I thought was a great deal because I bought it for €17. Turns out that now it's basically worth the same amount. So at the end, it wasn't a big deal. All right, that's dying. Open Swagger should be weak. That's fine. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. What's the word again? How Outdream Troll beats Nissa? It's pretty easy. You attack Nissa and you kill Nissa. And they can't attack back because you have a 3/5 lifelink. Mayhem Devil? Yeah, I mean, same thing. What did Okko peak at? At PT Richmond, Okko was selling for 60 at the vendors. Alright, anyway, Elspeth died. We're all very happy. Scry. What are we looking for here? Just good spells. Double Farika's Libation is not good at all. It's just actually the worst thing I could have pictured. Because like they have 2 enchantment, they don't afraid, and they have like lots of shitty creatures. Wow. Putting 2 spells at the bottom is how you lose games of Magic. Just grind spells at the bottom in stages like this. Chlara doesn't have lifelink. I suggest you that if you really want to, you know, write things, you should know, right? You're welcome, you're welcome. How long does it take to get him if you order cards online? What do you mean exactly? Just time? Usually, so the vendors can only sell cards like the day after. The Friday, so they will ship you cards the 24th of January, and they will arrive roughly 1 week after. So yeah, you can get by the end of the month. Alright, what happened there? Just pump spell? Sure. Can I draw a spell? Not really. Alright, let's play Hoven of the Hunt so I can just get guaranteed the card out of the Nation Wonder. Oh wow, I bricked. Sure, I'll pass. Alright, so they have 5 cards in the bin. This escapes for 4 cards, so I will just replay Elspeth now. It's okay. I mean, I'm gonna lose this game, but not really because of Elspeth, just because I've drawn like 10 lands. Which happens very often if you play cards like this. National Wanderer definitely helps you flood, or at least like helps you not mana screw. That's actually what it does. Alright, Scry. Looking for, I guess, Ashiok. Yeah, just gonna bottom everything. The chain whatever web, it's fine, but like, I don't even have cards in my graveyard. Alright, I'll concede. I do have a lot of mana in this deck, so it is very possible that I just float out every game. Although I just don't have any good cards in my deck to justify playing something over. So I'm kind of expecting a 3/3 here. This deck was not very good. We had Ashiok, but not that much else. And also, like, every time I cast Ashiok, it died. Funnily enough. I mean... Okay, very good end. Very, very good end. I think I'm gonna go Temple Thief. I don't necessarily need... if I didn't have the 3rd land, I would have cracked the Amulet, but since I had the 3rd land, I think it's fine to just go 2-drop. Then I'll go Relentless Pursuit. Looking for the 4th mana, and then the Traveler's Amulet will give us the 5th one. How many wins do you have to do in order to worth the sealed? I don't know. If you go 6, you win the same jams, but you also open like 9 packs in the process, which is great. So with 6 wins, you go... Okay, there's 2 omens and 2 things, so I'm just basically like forced into taking these. Good morning, Drum Cracked. Okay, that's a great draw. Author of the Pantheon will make me ignore once again the Traveler's Amulet, but that just fixed mana for Ashiok regardless here. And I'm also able to curve out better, so that's great. As you can see, 2-drop like this are completely unplayable in Sealed. We have to play it just because we have no playables, but cards like this are not good at all. You should basically never put them in your Sealed deck. If you do, it's because we have Ashiok and we just have like some weak colors overall. It was unblockable though. Oh, that's true. It was unblockable. Yeah, I missed on that part. It's basically it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it was unblockable for sure. Okay, let's play Ashiok and let's just start spamming tokens. And yeah, they need a flyer now to deal with my Ashiok. It's probably gonna come here. The 3/4 usually comes out of these decks. If they attack, I'm gonna definitely do some massive block. Yeah, I like to do these blocks, right? What does this do exactly? Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent, yeah, it doesn't do anything. I'm just very glad to block like this. If they have any combat trick, I'm not gonna bother. All I care is to let my Ashiok alive. Okay, what did do exile? Land and 2/3. Infuriate, sure. I really don't like. Sure, we are losing creatures here, but it's really not gonna matter. It's not. All right, I don't bothering taking the island here. I'm just gonna take a forest. I think yeah, Doom Foretold is fine. Yeah, it is. It has potential. Our opponent with more heal giants. What do we do on the other hand? So I could play a Typhoon. A Typhoon is pretty large, Voracious Typhoon, although I kind of just want to put dudes into play. I could go Acolyte of Affliction for, like, Omen of the Dead into Nation Wanderer. It's not great, but it puts a lot of bodies into play, and an Omen for future Scry. It's a very weird choice of cards, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. So I'm just gonna tap this first, just because. I'm gonna go Acolyte of Affliction, mill 2 cards. Alright, there's also Nation Wardens that I can take. I'm thinking about taking Omen and then taking Nation Wanderer. That's probably... No, you know what? I'm gonna take a Nexus Wardens. I don't have any ways to protect me against flyers, so I think I like to do this. And all I need to do is just defend our Ashiok here, so we're just not gonna bother in doing much. Perfect. That's why we got a Reach Guy, because of this. So we could attack and then do the Ashiok ultimate. But I'm not interested in Champ attacking. Champ attacking is a pretty bad ability in Magic. Sorry, not ability, just action in Magic. So we have the Labyrinth of Skopos to get this out. I could also just play a thing. I think it's gonna make an Ashiok token and pass. This is gonna make basically impossible for these ground creatures to get through. And the only way my opponent can get through is with this Witness for Tomorrow. But we have the Labyrinth of Skopos. So what I'm going to do here is just block. If opponent doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna flick this. Or flick, or whatever, remove this from combat. So if they have like an Omen of the Red or whatever, they can't kill this Nexus Wardens. Because I don't really care about just getting like a trick out of their hand. All I care is that they don't kill my Ashiok. Alright, I'm definitely gonna go Myers Grasp on this Witness for Tomorrow, right? Not sure they can sacrifice it, but all I care, as I said, is about these things. So that's what I'm going to do. And I can just want to spam infinite of these and then just eventually attack and mill them. And if I have 0 cards in hand, I can even use Ashok to remove something from their hand. So, sorry, from in play if they go 0 cards in hand. Ooh, Furious Rise. Sure, okay. So end of turn, this will trigger. I can't sacrifice another witness for tomorrow and get the value out of the Dream Shaper Shaman. Okay, Skopos Maze Warden. And they put these into play. Ooh, Wings of Uberseer is a good find for my opponent, actually. Let me read this, because I have the Labyrinth in play. The creature becomes a target ability in land of a land you control. Okay, no, this doesn't work. Okay, they have 20 cards in their hand, in their deck. So, what do they need to do with this Ashiok? They currently have 2 things that I can exile. The question is, do I want to chump attack with this Nightmare to just get value out of my Ashiok? I could, because I can just steal this. I can steal this, right? And then I have the Labyrinth of Skopos, which is pretty broken, actually. Right? Wow. Yeah, sweet. I think I'm going to chump attack with 2 of these Nightmares. And then I just do my Ashiok -7. Hopefully, I can still defend it pretty well. They have a flyer, but I can just chump block it with my Nexus Wardens. Let's see what happens here. I'm just chump attacking with 2. I think... Alright, the Knight of Divine. I don't care about that. And what else I got? Mishvius Chimera. Alright, it's pretty bad. I was hoping for bad. Okay, so my 2 Nightmare just chump attacked here, which is not great. Now, what do we do with the Ashiok? I guess I'm just gonna go -7. I'm just taking their Minotaur. I mean, all these 3 cards. Yeah, you should always play Return to Nature. Okay, so I have Skopos now. Whenever ability goes through, blah, 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 you may have that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, because we have the combo. Skopos, Maze Warden, plus Labyrinth. So, what do I need? I probably just could play this too. Yeah, I could. So I'll play this guy and pass. Now I have all the things to do. I'll pass here. Enough removal spell in the deck? What? Just the deck is like a lot of removal spells. It shouldn't be a problem. Alright, we got another win. Thanks to our powerful Planeswalker, which we built our deck around. Alright, let's get some more Ws with this powerful Ashiok deck. This is the deck list. The deck is playing 18 lands if you count Amulet as a land, plus Alpha of the Planeton, plus Summon of the Ant, which is like infinite lands, and you should never do such a thing, but we just don't have playables. We also play Discordant Piper and Temple Thief, which are not good cards in Limited. Also play Nexus Wardens. Like, I would love not to play any of these cards, but we have to, because, again, as I said, we just don't have any. If we want to be black-green, we don't have any other playables, and I definitely want to be black-green. I kind of despise the other 3 colors in Sealed, and unless you have, like, very, very strong reasons to do so. Okay, I'm gonna keep this hand. We have a lot of Forest. I'm not gonna ship a hand like this. We're on the draw, we have Ashiok. We're just gonna draw Forest. There it is. Like, this is a Seal, this is not standard. Like, you should keep the worst hands for sure. Did you play a lot of Draft in MTGO? I don't really play MTGO, no. No, I just played a lot of Draft Paper when we had Team Series practice. You can check my article on Channel Fireball. Alright, here, I chose not to attack because if they have enchantment, sure, they'll get in for 3. But if they don't, I don't want to exchange 1 damage for 2. Use the Cavalier of Thorn and Nissa. Then you could play more D-Spark. I mean, it's definitely not that Brazen Barber that helps you there. Okay, so they get in for 4 damage. That's cool. No blocks. What else? Hopefully they don't have a creature. That's good. I'm just gonna go Island, just lead out with my Tron. I'm gonna exile. I'm gonna make my opponent sacrifice a creature, and then I can't really have a flash creature, right? No, I can't. You're welcome, Balak. Also, Epic Downfall in the sideboard. Epic Downfall in the sideboard is gonna be playable if you expect a lot of Cavalier Thorns. Which honestly, like, if you expect a lot of people to play Simic Ramp, Just play some Simic Flash with the new counter. It's definitely gonna be a good counter to that. Okay, Calyx. Interesting card. Definitely worse than Ashiok. Oh wow, they got an enchantment out of the deal. That's... Every time I play against Calyx in paper, they never got an enchantment out of their 4 cards. They might just been unlucky, but I just think that, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this card, honestly. Alright, just some defense and then some Ashioks is gonna be the way we rule. Is Stifle Sanity even good? Depends. It depends if you play against Bone Crusher Giants or not. I think it's a cyber card. It's pretty great on the play against decks with light on removal spell. You play best of 1 too much. Yeah. I mean, best of 1 is good. It's just that there's not gonna be tournaments in best of 1. So it's just a good for fun activity. This is an enchantment, so my opponent can actually use my Ashiok. Nope. Oh wow, Calyx doesn't even deal with Planeswalker? That sucks. Why is that? They should have definitely made... Poor Calyx. Poor Calyx. Calyx has definitely have some problem of, how do you say... It's being worse than Ashiok. Yes, Calyx is probably bullied in the whatever plane is this. Like Ashiok and Calyx just getting together and Ashiok just bullying Calyx like, you suck. Actually, this looks like a tough dude. But Ashiok is just without brains. Andrea, I've tried your ramp list with Ur and I faced bad times against mono white. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I don't really expect that many mono white, but yeah, I mean the deck is not good against aggro. But yes, you have low strike based in the sideboard. Would you have a... I mean, if you play green white, you play it. I think Calyx is just one of these large trap that they put in sealed. So in sealed, just open sealed box and you just have like these large traps. And one of them is Calyx. You get excited. Oh, yeah, I open Planeswalker, let me build green white. And then you have to play Cetacean Skirmisher and Sentinel's Eyes. Andrea, build a really nice Esper control deck. Yep, Esper's strong right now. I agree, 92. I think Esper would be good with the new Ojutai. Definitely is going to see a lot of play for sure. Blue white, I don't think blue white is good. You just play black for Fighter Erasure and Ashiok. I think you play blue white if you don't really want to craft the blue black dual lands, which is fine. Like there's no problem with that. Yeah. Opponent's feeling a little sad there. Wow, Apathy on the Nightmare. I've seen sad plays, but this is could. I think we peaked. I think we peaked here. Apathy on a token is definitely... I don't have many words to describe it. Okay, I'll pass the turn. Yeah. You could be playing more than 2, I think, Dream Trawler, though. Is there any future for Izzet Phoenix in Standard? I've tried some Izzet Phoenix. It was fine. I mean, we should tune maybe the list, but it was okay. Nissa dominates Ashiok card? I mean, not really. Not really, right? You can just bounce Nissa, get a time like that if you have some like hero tokens in play. Incarnation's deck. I don't know what's Incarnation. What is it? The best deck moving forward in Standard. It's a tough question. I would love to be able to answer all this kind of question easily, but unfortunately, there's not easy answers to those. Okay, so I'm gonna tap with my Typhon on the Calyx. Okay, yeah. And they just play a bunch of dudes. Even if they have a Wrath of God, it doesn't matter, because they have a good Planeswalker. Why would we do the minus there? I mean, they were looking for something, I guess. Like, if they minus, they just killed this. Like, the minus is not kill a creature. It's just, like, worse than Oblivion Ring. So, like, if I have a removal spell, which is likely since I have 4 cards in hand, and just kill the things that they put on, you just got, like, a big 2-for-1. Can't even block these sons. I mean, they definitely can block. It's just they're not gonna die. You have 4 hero per synced one. You can just go Ashiok, bounce Nissa, pass the turn, and then chum block the token, and then on top with a Planeswalker, mana, like... Games of Esper against Nissa decks aren't just Nissa against Ashiok. It's just a whole Esper deck that's like pretty good. Like in War of the Spark Standard, Esper decks were very good against Nissa decks. New Wrath, yeah, don't play the New Wrath. The New Wrath is a very bad card. Just like Calyx is a trap for sealed, the new Wrath is a trap for standard. The new trap is not playable. You should play like Time Wipe if you're blue-white and Kaya's Wrath if you're black and white. Mono red? I don't really have it in my target, but yeah, I guess it could be a deck. Okay, the Pump Renata and the kill probably my Typhon. I like Dream Trawler a lot. Ooh, they killed the Nightmare. Ooh. Why is Wrath so bad? Because it gives your opponent a card, right? So Wrath of God are supposed to be like this like card advantage engine that you build. Whereas if your Wrath just gives your opponent a card, it's just not card advantage anymore. What's gonna happen is just that your opponent will okay, anyway, I should on 8. Storm's Wrath. Yeah, Storm's Wrath is good, but like there's the Feeding Calarion, which is basically the same, and it could maybe even be better. Okay, anyway, what do we do? Not much, just make a token and pass. I'll play this later. It's not 4 for 1, but 4 for 2? Not really, it's not 4 for 1. Like, if your Wrath is 4 for 1, it means your opponent played really. If you think that every time you put a Wrath of God in your deck, that's a 4 for 1, you have a pretty different idea of a magic game. That if you play against a control deck, you should be playing around your Wrath with like Planeswalker, with like card that they dies that do something, or when coming to play they draw something. Let's say Reason Reef, Uro, Kite Crazes. If you kill those, you don't get a 4 for 1 because these cards also got card advantage. Also, there could be a Planeswalker when playing your Wrath. The concept of Wrath of God being card advantage is pretty old in general. Like, all the cards, in order to be played in Standard, they have to do something. That's why every time someone says, like, what do you think about this card? I'm like, it doesn't do anything when it comes to play. I don't think it's good. Okay, so they do that. Interesting. Now, I really want to kill a thing so that my Catoblepa can kill this Nyx Herald next turn. Heroes much worse than straight control. No, I'm not of that opinion anymore. I was of that opinion exactly at the time where Kaya's Wrath was very good in the format. Right now, I don't think it is anymore. Since Reason Reef, Uro, just a lot of things. Okay, wow. Strange attack here. 7-6 Trample. What do you think about this block? I like this block. I don't want my Nexus Warden to die, but it's a 1-4. Also, I can just return it with the Omen. So I think I like this block. That's Intervention. It's just too expensive to be card advantage, right? So it costs 4 and you draw 2 cards. For 4 mana, drawing 2 cards is like worse than Chemissaries on the side. Just doesn't see play for a while at this point. So I would say that, yeah. I don't know about that Task Intervention. Of the interventions, the one that I like the most is the Erebus one. Erebus Intervention is good, I think, because it gains life. I mean, there's a Scrap Trawler that gains life, but... Okay, by the way, now... Alright, return to nature on my Nelia's Forerunner. Sure. I can still kill this Renata. Opponent needs another combat trick. That's why I triple blocked. Sorry, quintuple block, because if opponent killed my larger creature, I could have still killed Renata. So now they need another thing. Will Mono Black be good? I think it's too early to know, but definitely has the power to be good. I think that the list that plays around you are not very good right now. Okay, Flicker of the Fate, very cool. I could have also just flicked this Warbridge Briar. Okay, so my thing dies. A lot of things die, actually, here. Okay, I'm gonna go Omen of the Hunt. Gonna go get Forest, so I can cast this Nyxborn Colossus at some point. And I'm gonna go Omen of the Dead. What are we getting? Nexus Ward is on Elias Forerunner. I mean, Elias Forerunner is just a dude, but I think it's better than the other guy. Okay, how many cards is my opponent exile pile? 2 only. I guess 3, right? Oh, no, only 2. Only 2 is not that many. So I can go Catoblepa, kill the Sneak's Herald, and get back my Borich's Typhoon. I think it's a good play. What does Ashiok do here? I mean, I could play a Return to Nature and kill this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, actually. Alright, so let's go Catoblepa, kill the Nyx Herald, get back my Typhoon. Now, I go Ashiok -7, kill the Destined Spinner, and then attack Calyx. Opponent will have a Renata, but this doesn't have Trample, and I also have like a lot of creatures, even if it gives Trample, right? So yeah, it's gonna go Ashiok -7. Destroy target enchantment, kill that. Glory Bearers. And then I'll attack the Calyx to 0. Even if this Planeswalker doesn't do too much, it's still a Planeswalker, you know? And this is why the -3 ability is just very, very... Erebos is nice. I don't know about that. I don't know about Erebos. It depends, because if Erebos is nice, but in order to play Erebos, you have to play like Timarete and like Ayara and other very weak cards. Oh, Erebos Intervention. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. How does Rakdos Sacrifice feel? I was never a fan of Rakdos Sacrifice. I think it's a fine deck, but it's never gonna be too good, I think. I think it's fine, like, maybe, like, yeah, I mean, Jund Sacrifice just gives you core, which is like a 1-card combo very often, so... May I ask you when you play Esper Hero later? When you finish this sealed, you might just be staying here and rooting against me. That's a very, very common play. Just root against me on the sealed. We're 5-2, but we have Ashiok, so hopefully we draw it like this game. And that just wins. Which is the reason why a lot of people hate sealed, right? Because your opponent could just draw Ashiok, and you play green-white, and there's nothing you can do. On the other hand, you should not play green-white, so you can't just fight. Why should we root against our favorite player? I mean, sometimes. Boba Fett. Croxa seems splashing? No, Croxa. You can't splash double red. And the front side of Croxa is just unplayable. 2 mana, discard a card. So in order, if you put Crocs in your deck, you have to sacrifice. Escape her. I have Thief of Sanity in my sideboard. Currently. Alright, Shadow Spear. This card is basically not beatable if your opponent draws creatures. Sealed is much easier than Draft. Much easier than Draft. So for a new player, I definitely suggest Sealed. For a new player, as I said to literally everybody who asked me, who showed me their pool at the pre-release. I played 3 pre-releases, so a lot of people just give me their deck and go like, how would you build this? My answers, literally every single time, was just play green-black and just don't play all these cards that you have in your deck. It's a pretty sad answer, but it is what it is. The win rate for every green-black was just through the roof compared to the other colors in my pre-release. But basically because like I was building green-black to everybody. But overall, yeah, I think that's just the easy answer, but it's also, unfortunately, the truth. Okay, get the island out. So I'm ready for Ashiok. 1, 2, 3 Ashiok, please. No Ashiok now. Maybe later. I mean, draft is a different animal because in like 3 people draft green-black, then they will all suck, okay? So what's happening is that if you want to play green-black, you have to figure, like, that's the great thing of draft. I guess it's less great of the bot drafting, because on drafting on Arena, you can just easily force green-black and the bots will open your street. Whereas if you draft in paper, at the store or Magic Online, you can't really force green-black and close your eyes. Thank you, Jason. Alright, Venomous Hierophant. This is really a very, very good card. I'm just gonna go sacrifice it. Target opponent, sacrifice a creature. And attack for 6. Opponent's on 10. But like life total doesn't really matter if they keep something to the Shadow Spear. Going to play Esper today. Yes, I am. Hello, Lucamo. 1/1 tokens are good. I disagree. I don't think 1/1 tokens are good in this set. There's a lot of 1x around. Hello, Alfred. Did you build your sealed? Alright, here. It's kind of unfortunate that we... Wow, Alfred shows up and our opponent plays Farika's pawn. Is this a sign? Anyway, it's kind of unfortunate that we got an island off the Traveler's Amulet and we just can't cast Nyx for Colossus now. Yep. That happens here. Okay, I'm gonna attack with my Typhoon. Do they chum block? They could chum block. I don't think it's unreasonable for them to chum block there. Nope, I don't want to. Whoa, large raid from Mr. Show. Good morning. Good morning, everybody from Show. Hope you have a lovely day here. We're finishing the sealed and then moving to standard. Follow only mode. Is this follow only mode? Really? I didn't know that. I might have done that earlier, but I hope you can still enjoy the follow. And then just disfollow if you really don't like to do that. Follow only. Hello, Show. Yeah, so we're 5-2 in the sealed. Just few games away from playing Esper Hero. But we have a pretty strong pool. Actually, that's not even true. We have just Splashiok and some, like, fillers. Some Splashiok and fillers. That's the recipe for the win. Opponent has a Farika's pawn, which I guess we could have killed earlier if we had attacked with this, or just steal 1 damage. That was probably a mistake. Although we have a 6-7, but this guy has Trample and Lifelink, so... Okay, thankfully there's 2-3 for 3. Boom, Steve R. MTG.
146. All right, that's a new record, folks.
Thank you, Steve. Ooh, Labyrinth of Skopos. Los Copones. Okay, so let's play Skopos. Let's play Myers Grasp on this dude. Do I have a win? I think I have a win on board. If winner doesn't do anything, we have the win. I should have not played land first, but anyway. Ooh, 1-1x proof. Caputana. Alright, let's attack with this guy for sure. And that's it. You have to chum block here. If I double block, I remove this from the combat. What do I want to remove from the combat, actually? I mean, I can't remove the other one, so... I'm gonna remove from the combat the Farika's pawn. And then my opponent will be chum blocking with this Naiad of the Hidden Coves. Mazovith. Yes, that's what that's... Actually, no, Mazovith. Let me just check, but Mazovith is only... Mazovith is only an attacking creature. This one is blocking too. So Mazovith here wouldn't have me make my opponent chump blocking there. Alright, I do attack. I'm not afraid to block here. How do we block? I think I'll block like this. This is Trample Lifelink. I guess I'm gonna block like this instead. So if they like bounce this, they just kill my Discord and Piper instead of an actual warder. Nexus Warden. If they flash this back, I think they're dead on board. Alternatively, what if I take? What if I take? So if they flash this back, are they dead on board? I sacrifice the Piper. No, they're not dead on board. But I mean, they have to chump block, so I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I like the double block here. What if I take? So I take. They go to 10. They can't flash this back. They put out a creature, they equip it. You know what? I'm gonna take it. It's very strange. I don't know if this is right or wrong. Witness of the Tomorrow. So they keep that. And then just attack with all. They're on 10. Omen of the Dead. What do we have in the graveyard? Literally a big nothing. A big nothing. So if I attack with all and they block my Typhoon, they are not dead, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna attack. Yeah. Because they block this. I remove this from combat and take 9. So in the hindsight, maybe it was better to block. Alright, I'm passing here. Alright. So close game. Witness for tomorrow. Trample Leftling Flying. Anyway, if you guys don't know, Mr. Show, part of Team Channel Fireball. Team Esport Channel Fireball. Hopefully, Show, we're gonna play some team tournaments together soon. I don't really know, you know, what are the opportunities for a team esport like ours, but I hope we can do that. Alright, literally nothing over here in the meanwhile. And my cat's scraping the sofa over there. Gatto! Alright, gatto. Alright, my turn.
Minus 146. 46, damn it. All right, that's a new record, folks.
A normal disaster. Hello. Just like hello, gatto. Alright, so we keep on attacking with this big guy. How do they block? I think it's okay. I mean, I have an Omen of the Dead, so I don't care if they, like, go how do you say? Gatto's just looking at me very, very dreadfully. Gatto, what do you want? Food or go upstairs? You only want one thing. Sorry, two things. You don't want anything else, so it's one of the two. Alright, my opponent is just blocking with a team. Which I can get behind. Porca voglia. Allora. Grim Physician. So I think I want to should kill this 4/5 and this 1/1. I think that's what I want to do. I'll kill the 4/5 and the 1/1. Yeah. The 1/1 will kill the Piper. But it will also remove a blocker from my opponent. I have not thought of a ban for Simic. There, gatto! Gatto, aspetta un attimo. Gatto! Alright. Okay, so the Grim Physician will kill my Discordant Piper. Just remove from creature from combat. Yeah, but that would be an awful play. I should have not attacked. I'm happy with this attack. Why should I remove my creature from combat? Okay, so if I just don't lift this up, my opponent will be able to redo the thing. So what I'm doing here is just Omen of the Hunt and just replay the large guy there. Yeah, what a cat does is just literally just wait for you to follow him to the kitchen to eat, to see him eating. That's just a Gatto life. Alright, just casually leaving a Labyrinth of Scopus up. When does rank draft or a new set come out? I think at the end of the month. They wanna eat all your gems first. So first, you give us all the gems, and then we let you draft for free. That's how it works. No, gelato, gatto. Alright, I'm gonna the Sea Scries. Keep stop for Scry. No, I don't like upkeep stopping in this spots. I need 4 lands to use this, so I don't want to have an upkeep stop. I just rather draw and see, because if I go upkeep stop, I maybe can't double spell, whereas if I draw a cheap card, I can both play the cheap card and use the Labyrinth. People upkeep stop way too much. I've said it multiple times, especially in Standard with Castle Ventress. I think unfortunately it's not possible to play Sultai. It's very hard to play Sultai in Legacy in these days of Veil of Summer. You could still, of course, but if you get bet against Veil of Summer, you're going to be always disadvantaged. In general, just Abrupt Decay just became way worse. Okay, they keep this and attack me. I'm going to take it. Shadow Spear is very good, but it's not so strong. So, what do we do? So if I attack with both, opponent needs to chum block, which I can get behind. Yeah, that's a pretty good attack here. They can't block this Nexus Warden, so it is just a free point of damage coming in. So it's very important to attack with this. Alright, guys? This is a very important attack to do. Okay, so opponent goes to 5. And I'm just gonna pass the turn. Because I need to use the Labyrinth of Skopos here. It's very important to use Labyrinth of Skopos on this guy. Yeah, the Shadow Spear is very good. I mean, it's worse in blue-black because you're gonna have more expensive and less creatures. Why are you playing Island? I have Ashiok, of course, Alfred. Mr. Ashiok. Just basically, as one as... Alfred Ita 1991 won the trophy in our pre-release yesterday, beating me in the final, thanks to his very good blue-black deck against my pretty good black-green deck. Okay, Timaret. Strong. Okay, your opponent is turning this game around. I wish I had played this now. Actually, I did not wish I played that. I think it's fine. Alright. So, my turn, I'll scry with this guy here. What do we find? Nylea's Forerunner. I mean, can't bottom that. 3, 5, 9. So I can't double... Caboya. Maybe land wouldn't have been as bad as I thought initially. So if I play Rage Scared Berserker, actually I should have gotten a land there, right? Yeah, it doesn't untap. Yes, I know. So if I play this, I can attack with the Voracious Typhoon, but opponent is basically forced into chump blocking with the Timareth. Actually, that's not true. I can just gain a life, and then just take it. And then, opponent can then reanimate this guy. Think it's fine. I play the Rage Scarred Berserker, pump this, and attack. Let's see what's gonna happen afterwards. Yeah, Mayday said the good thing is that if you untap with Forerunners and Maze, you win. That is a... It's not that true because my opponent is gaining life, so I think we need to deal them damage here. So they could chump block, or they could just gain life and go to 1 damage. At that point, I'll land, probably kills. Okay, they decide to block. Interesting. Oh, I guess they can exile the Typhoon. So this is not a problem from the graveyard anymore. Yeah, I don't have 10 mana, unfortunately. I wish I had it. Then, yes, I could have gone Elias Forerunner plus Labyrinth. But I think my opponent might just be turning this game around. This Shadow Spear has been doing so good for my opponent. Okay. Interesting. So, opponent's on 10 life. They're gonna probably eat my Voracious Typhoon now. Is indestructible? He doesn't also have indestructible. It would be too much on 1 mana. Okay, Farika spawn from the graveyard. What do we sacrifice? I don't think I want to sacrifice this. I'm going to sacrifice a token because otherwise it would gain a life. Hello, Doom! Hello, Doom. Thank you for the sub. 5 months for you. Here's some Esper. Yeah. I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be streaming Esper as soon as I finish the sealed. Okay, my Typhoon is going. Can I get? What can I get? I don't know. A Ashiok? Temple of Merda. Porca boia. Omen of the Dead. And this card would have been great under normal circumstances. Unfortunately, opponent has Steamer, so gotta bottom it. And what do? I just nothing. How did my creature die? Oh, I see. They made it lose indestructible with the spear. Wow, did you guys see what happened there? I attacked with my indestructible threat, but it died. Because of the Shadow Spear. Aspect of the Lamprey. Puttana Eva. I'm losing this, looks like. I guess I could still draw a shield. I think I'm playing 3 right now. 3 Athris. I think 4 is like too many, right? Cat on camera? My cat just doesn't do anything nice. No, it would never go on camera. Oh no, my Omen. If I had an Omen on top, it would have returned my creature, but right, because my opponent is tapped out. Okay, just draw another one, I guess. Do I win 11? So I'll play an Elias Forerunner. Gain 2 life, and I think I'll pass. Because if I would attack here, my opponent just double blocks. I remove these from combat and trade. That's cool. Actually, they have a 2-7. They have 2-6, so I'm not gonna... Yeah, the card is very good. Atlas is very good. It just makes you hit land traps is amazing, but yeah, it's still legendary. Alright, land. I wonder what they do. They have 10 cards in the deck. I have 19. I can just go Ashok and mill them, I think. Okay, they attack with both. I mean, what do we do here? So I'll remove this from blocking, from combat. They also play the land there, so awkward, because if I go Ashiok, I just exile something if I please. So, should I just chum block? I think so. Yeah, whatever, I just chum block here. It draws 2 cards on ATB? I mean, sure, you paid 4 mana to draw 2 cards. It trades, yeah, I mean, it does trade, but what if it doesn't trade? Okay. Alright. I need to draw Ashiok. I've said it multiple times, but, you know, it's time now. 1, 2, 3, Ashiok to me. Or Swamp. Opponent was like on 1 life at this point, in this game at some point, but now the Shadow Spear just got them back. Alright, so the Team Red will exile my graveyard. Alright, my graveyard is gone. Thankfully we have this land, which we chose to play over a spell. Alright. He's gonna take 5 damage here. I don't want to kill this Farika spawn. I'm on 20, I can take it. Please, opponent, keep playing your lands. Please, please, keep playing your lands. So that if I draw... Nice. Come on, Ashiok, now! Ashiok wins. Ashiok wins here. We can exile the Farika spawn if we draw Ashiok, because we bounce and then the opponent is forced to exile the card in their hand. And then we can just flick this. Alright, Ashiok. Holy cow, yeah, this card would have been... Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, auto tapper. Don't tap my island, please. I don't think opponent has a window. No, opponent definitely doesn't have a window to exile my Ashiok if I mill it. So please, 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 please. Ashiok, mill. Mill Ashiok. Mill Ashiok now. Catoblepa and Arachneer. Wow. That's some good card that I got there. So the Arachneer doesn't do anything because they have Team Red. So I'm just gonna get Catoblepa. And alright, I'll play Catoblepa on the Nightmare Shepherd. Right? Yeah. Yeah, but I have no graveyard, so I can't escape this because they exiled my graveyard. So the Catoblepas will kill the Shepherd because my opponent moved the Shadow Spear. That's funny. And yeah. And now we can just deal with this Farika spawn with my Labyrinth of Skopos, so we can actually deck them. They have 9 cards in the deck, and we have Ashiok in our 15 cards deck. Actually 13 cards, because we know the bottom 2. I could attack here. It's likely that it doesn't do anything, but it's also possible that my opponent just takes 10 damage. I think it's fine. I definitely don't want to block this Farika spawn, and I can just block this 3-5 with my 1-4. So I think I like the attack here. Yeah, Catoblepa's really big. I don't think this attack matters at all, but I think 10 damage is just worth taking a shot, you know? Alright, opponent. What do you do? They have 8 cards in the deck. They have drawn 11, so they have 6 lands left. Yeah, I'm just taking 5. I don't think it's a problem to take 5 here. I definitely don't want to block this Pharika spawn. I don't know if Alfred is still in the chat, but that's how I lost my final yesterday. By just trading with this Pharika spawn way too much. Venom, oh wow, they milled 3? That's great news. But they milled a Underlord Charger. Okay, sure, they have 5 cards left. They milled also Everbor's Intervention and Middlemai's Prophecy. So they have 6 lands. Okay, their deck is mono lands. No, that's not true. They have 3 lands exiled. So their deck is, say, I think they have 11 lands, so 14. Their deck is 3 lands, 2 spell. Okay, good. Okay, they reanimate the Underworld Charger, which is a 5/5, which is pretty good here. But I think I can maybe manage that. I don't know. I'm on 10. Good card, please. Ma porca puttana. Okay, I pass. Yeah, Pharika spawn's amazing. We have to survive 5 cards, but if we draw Splashiok, we can just exile 2 as long as I put a card into play. Alright, I moved the equipment there. 5/6, lifelink, 6/6, lifelink, trample, 3/3, death touch. We're definitely gonna be blocking the 3/3 death touch there. Such a close game. Alright, so this 2 trade. Trample lifelink. I'm just gonna block this guy. They will reanimate, I know, but I think I can only flicker this. I can't take damage anymore. So I'm just gonna trade with the Charger if I want to trade with something. I mean, they have 12 cards. I mean, how many do they need? 3. Yeah, I mean, they can reanimate as long as they want. This is a 3/3 death touch or so. Why don't I just chump block it? It's not unreasonable. I guess it feels like I'm chump blocking with this guy. I think it's okay. Alright, so we're gonna get the Pharika spawn out of the combat. Remember, their deck is... They have, like, between the card in hand and the 3 cards in the deck, they should have 3 lands, so... Don't really play around many removal spell there. Okay, now to return the Underground Charger. So, despite my opponent playing blue-black, this card is not great in decks that no block, but just the escape mechanic is so broken and definitely, like, the thing to do in this limited format. So, like, you just play these and, like, my opponent just has endless 5/5 at this point in the game, which is pretty great. Yeah, lifelink, it's a thing, but I don't think it matters much. Alright, let's draw Splashiok, please. But in order to draw Splashiok and win, opponent has to play this card. Because we can just bounce the Pharika spawn and exile it. I guess this isn't just making 2/3s will be good enough. Alright. Land, please. Just play your land. Splashiok now. We have 14 cards in our deck. So what do we have left? Not much. Alright, Splashiok now. Forest, porca boia. Alright, let's pass. I can take one more hit of 5. Opponent's 4 cards, they go to 3. Team art is so good. Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-drop, so the fact that the 2-drop is good in a later game is just very great. Like, opponent denied all our escape cards, or we had to bottom an Omen of the Death and such, so yeah, it was definitely a great play. Alright, do I want to chump block here? I think I'm gonna chump block this with a Affliction. Alright. So, the chump blocking continues. Come on. I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, still 4 lands in our deck. So we have 14. We have 4 lands, 9 spell left. 9 spell, come on. 13 cards. It's not good, unfortunately. I'll pass the turn. But unfortunately, this... Yeah, whatever, fights the Timareth. How many cards am I putting as in the graveyard? 10. Still 10 cards in my opponent graveyard, so... The will reanimate this endlessly. Yeah, Splashiok making nightmares is great, of course, but just exiling a thing is better, probably. Sacrifice an enchantment. Okay. They move the Shadow Spear and attack with on here and attack me or the exile. Sure. You didn't read my whole sentence. I know it's hard to read very long sentences when playing and streaming. Yeah. A Nightmare can eat 2 cards. Yes. That is also true. Yeah, I'm just gonna make them sacrifice a creature. I have 1 turn. I have 1 turn to survive, I think, because the Teamara dies here. I flick this, I get a 5. I'm not gonna chump block. Because I could go into life if I draw any enchantment. Like an omen, and then that would keep me up. So I'm just gonna chump the flicker this and go to 5. Alright, any enchantment would be a good draw. Splashiok also would be very good. Probably the best. Removal spell. I don't even know if I have a removal spell left. Timaret. No, Kiss Figa. Timaret was like the only thing that made my draw removal spell so bad. Alright, drew Splashiok. Opponent has 2 cards in the deck. Can we survive here? I think I can. So if I make a token, opponent attacks with a team, I block with a token, exile 2 cards, they go on 0, and then they die next turn. Is their deck 2 lands? Their deck is 2 lands. I'm pretty sure I counted well. 6, 12, 15. Yeah, their deck is 2 lands. Their deck is 2 lands for sure. So I'm just gonna make it like this. Alright, apply please. Draw your land and die of decking. Si cazzo! Very good game indeed. Yeah, very long game. Very long game. I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna wait to finish the seal because I have the momentum now. I have the sealed momentum. So if you want to watch my deck, this is the seal deck. You can go to the gym. Bye bye, Alfred. See you later. Alright, so our deck is like very short. We have a bunch of shitters, 20,000 mana sources. Like basically 18 lands, altar and an omen. But thanks to the end shuffler algorithm, our starting end is always the nuts. Hello, Sayo-san. You will love watch me limited? Yeah, I'm not playing much limited, so this is happening. Ooh. This card is not bad, but like on turn 1, it's obviously super unassuming. You only play 2 Splashiok in Esper, I do. I mean, I could play more, but I found that that Trap Trawler, or whatever it's called, the Dream Trawler is like super good. Alright. Yeah. I mean, aggro decks are not... that's a great draw. Aggro decks are not really a thing, but I mean, I guess if they go on the play and you curve out like this, could be a thing. But thankfully we draw a creature, so this gets countered. Although if we trade, this one gets exiled, that sucks. I'm gonna just Omen of the Hunted, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna block. Then my opponent wants to exile my Arachneer. And then I go Omen of the Dead and return it. So strange, on turn 2 we're just casting 2 spell. I haven't seen this. Casting 2 spell on turn 2, it's not really a thing for limited. Alright, anyway, opponent passes. We just Omen of the Hunt. Yeah. Black White is better than Esper. Disagree. I think you can't go anywhere without Scrap Trawler and Narset, Splashiok. Yeah, I mean, no. If you want to play more than one color, then just play 3. I think it's better. All right, I think I'm gonna take double green here. Just hopefully I don't draw Splashiok. I mean, I guess I do want to. Papa fanculo, porca boia. Oh my god, that's so awkward. I guess I should have just think of I don't know, whatever. Of course, in the hindsight, I should have just taken island, but like... Alright, anyway. I'm just afraid of no escape here. People love to play no escape. I'm just gonna play Arachneer and just scrap one of... Omen of the Sea, that's good. Yep, thank you very much, Matthew Ori. Great suggestion. What Matthew Ori said was, crack the Omen of the Hunt to scry, and then play Acolyte of Affliction to get your Omen of the Hunt back. That's a very, very good suggestion. Thank you very much. I did not think about that. Brine Giant. Resolves. Alright. Better if I just get an island right now. Just immediately, boom, island. Okay, there's no island. Do I want to get Swamp and Farika's Libation? I think I want to draw Swamp, yes. But I don't know about the Libation. Or Libation. Because I really want to draw... I think I need both of the cards. Because I want to kill this. Like... Alright, I think I'm... Because when Mars Grasp does and then Libation does. But Pearl's probably going to play another creature. So the Libation won't be good anymore. This is awkward. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just draw the cards as they are. I'm gonna Mars Grasp the Eidolon and then pass, and then end of turn I'm gonna crack the Omen. It's not great because I already know the top card is good, but I can just change the order if something changes here. I need to kill this Eidolon before they reach 7 mana or they draw 3 cards. I don't want them to draw 3 cards. I'll take 5 years, not a big deal. Every time I let the creature through, I always think about Fallen Shinobi. I don't know why, it's just in my mind. Alright, anyway, Omen of the Hunt. Scries. Catoblepa. Catoblepa is strong, but... Yeah, I'm just too much mana inefficient in this game. I hate it. I hate to be so much mana inefficient. I definitely want to make them sacrifice things and also draw Catoblepa. I think I'm going to draw both of these cards. Gonna go Libation now. Sacrifice a creature. Opponent has are too large. Wow, Doom, that's weird. Different basics that they play 18? Wow. I would have never thought about that. Okay, anyway, I'll top both of these because next turn I'm gonna go Acolyte of Affliction. Yeah, here I'm chump blocking. I can also just reanimate this if they play a flyer. This in the graveyard with 4 cards. It's good. The Birth of Malatis. Thankfully I played nothing this turn. Oof. I'm gonna play if you also play the Birth of Malatis. Alright, let's go. This is just a 4-5, so the Brine Giant is still larger. Just gonna go Acolyte of Affliction. Tapping like... Yeah, this is fine. Milling 2 cards. Alright, so I could take the Omen of the Hunt and do the cool play in order to play Ashiok. Is that a thing, though? It could be just too slow. But I don't really want to get Forest now. Alright. I think if opponent doesn't do anything, we can just beat this Brine Giant slowly with our... Hi, Mango. Have you made any changes from your... I did not make any changes in that droid. Dream Trawler. Alright. We're looking for a reason to start playing Standard. I think we found it. Dream Trawler, it is not a beatable card. And, Yep. Yep, this game is weird. I chose the play of the Omen of the Hunt for an island. I think I lost there. Because if I just have Ashiok, I can play it on.